Alright, what up, y'all? I am running errands today. I have to go to the grocery store. And, I just wanted to, I haven't done one in the car in a while, huh? Anyway, I just wanted to say hey to y'all while I'm on my errands today. I wanted to talk about staying happy and, how to also deal with loneliness when you are at home all the time. Being a full-time mom is a lot of work, and it can be very lonely. Before I was at home with my daughter all the time, I worked and I had a 9 to 5, and so I was dealing with people all day. I'm a very social person. I love to interact. My husband called me a social butterfly. And that's just my personality. So to go from that, where I'm interacting with people all day and kind of letting my personality out, it goes from that to now I'm at home with the baby all day and the dog, and it's been a little bit rough on me, not to get too lonely and not to get, slightly depressed, because of course, I'm happy being a mother. Of course, I am thankful to be a mother. It's something that we prayed for such a long time. And I'm definitely thankful and grateful for where I am in life right now. But that doesn't mean that it's without its challenges. I wanted to talk about the loneliness that you do have to deal with when you are a stay-at-home mother. A lot of times, YouTube is definitely an outlet for me, and it's something that I use to still be able to socialize outside of my house, because Gracie's not yet walking, and so I'm not really comfortable taking her to the park yet, and we're still actually looking for a public park that's nice around here. So a lot of times I'm in the house. I do try to interact and go see my sisters-in-law, during the week, maybe once a week or twice a month, something like that. But other than that, you're spending days on end in the house. And so, yeah, YouTube is definitely an outlet. I love to interact via social media. And that's one of the ways that I kind of get out my personality and kind of let my social butterfly wings flap a little bit. But I think the key to being happy and staying happy too is being grateful for your blessings and recognizing that where you are in life, a lot of people want to be where you are. They wish they had the things that you have. I'm not living in some kind of mansion. I'm not living, I guess, this glamorous life. We have, bills that are unpaid. We have different issues that we're dealing with, but I choose to be happy. And I guess that's one thing that I realize is that happiness is a choice. It's definitely a choice. I mean, I could wake up in the morning and decide, I'm gonna have a bad attitude today, and that's how you feel like you're gonna have a bad day, then your day will be bad. But if you wake up in the morning and decide to be happy, then your day will be happy. And so for me, it's about always looking at the positives of what's going on in my life. I have a wonderful husband. I love my husband to death. I love my baby. She's beautiful. I love being a mommy. So even when everything is necessarily not looking right, I know I stress about working because, we do have some bills that still need some help, but I'm thankful that the main things are taken care of, and so I choose to be thankful for that instead of being ungrateful about the things that I don't have. I think a lot of times it's easy to look at other people and say, well, this person is living like this and that person is living like that. But really what helps you to maintain your happiness is being grateful for the small things. Like, I'm happy happy that our rent is paid. I'm happy that we have food in our refrigerator. I'm glad that we have food in our refrigerator. You know, I'm glad that my family is healthy, that we're all in good health. You know, you can choose to be unhappy about certain things, but really all that does is just makes you depressed, and it makes other people around you depressed. And I hate to be around people where, you know, you get around them and they're in such a funk and in a bad mood to where they kind of drain your energy. And, you know, I haven't always been a positive person. I haven't always been an optimistic person. You know, I used to be very pessimistic and very doubtful about good things happening to me. And one thing that I started noticing is when I started being more of an optimistic person, and when I started realizing that I had so many good things happening around me, I felt happier, and I felt like more good things were continuing to happen. You know, even when we have setbacks, I could always be thankful. Like last year, you know, when I got pregnant, my husband had just lost his job. I left my job shortly thereafter. We were living at my mother-in-law's house for 4 months. But you know what? During that whole time, I was like, you know what? I'm thankful that we have family that we can go to and ask for help. You know, I never let that make me be in a bad mood or make me be angry. You know, we went months and months and months without bills getting paid because we didn't have a place to stay. But it was like, I choose to be happy. We're in good health. I was pregnant at the time, so I was like, I'm thankful that this baby is healthy. I'm thankful that my pregnancy is healthy. I'm thankful that my husband is able to find work. You know, and it took us a while to get on our feet. You know, but now that we're on our feet, you know, you never want to forget where you came from and what you've gone through and how far God has brought you. And I think when you really can look at your life, and it's so much more good than bad. Honestly, I've been through a lot in my life, but I can honestly say that I feel like even through all of those struggles and all of those trials, I feel like all of that has brought me to where I am now. You know, I do stress about going back to work because we have these issues with our finances, but I understand too that we're doing well. You know, yes, there's certain things that need to be taken care of, but who doesn't have bills that are, you know, that need to be taken care of, and maybe you got a little bit of stuff going to the wayside. But I realize that right now where I need to be is with my daughter, and I am looking into alternatives to working, ways to work from home so that I can start to help chip in with the bills and things like that. But I'm even realizing through that, even if I don't find something, I know that I'm doing my most important work by taking care of my daughter. And I realize how precious this time is. And seeing her grow, she's going to be 9 months in July. Seeing her grow, it's showing me how fast your kids really grow up. She's going to be a year old in no time. And I'm already like, where did the time go? And so I understand how if I was working a 9 to 5, how much I would be missing. You know, and I video chat with my mom every day, and I tell her, show her different things that Gracie is doing. And my mom was like, wow, it seems like every single day she's doing some kind of new thing. I could say, when I was working, all of our bills were paid, and we had extra money in the bank and blah, blah, blah. But I wouldn't trade that for my daughter. I wouldn't. And I was talking to my husband about this the other day, and he said, babe, we're doing good. Even though I feel like there's certain things that I feel like I can pick up the slack on, we're happy with where things are. And even when things are not at their best, I always find the good in something. Whether that's like, okay, my car note is paid, the rent is paid, we have food to eat. I choose to be happy, and it's a choice. And I think it's harder sometimes when things aren't necessarily going ideally. But the fact is, and one thing I've learned through this whole situation is that things are never going to always be all the way right. And you have to make a choice. Happiness is a choice, and you have to look at the little things and be grateful for the little things around you. It makes your life so much more fulfilled and so much better. And that's all I wanted to say, guys. I hope this just encourages you guys and makes you feel a little bit better. I know that sometimes I need a little boost, a little bit of encouragement. But that's all I wanted to say, guys. Choose to be happy every day, and things will start to get better around you, I promise. Anyway, guys, gotta go get these groceries. Peace.